Welcome to another episode of Reasonably Shady. I am Gizelle Bryant.
What's up, everyone? I'm Robyn Dixon. Thank you for being here with us.
Yes, and it is like, we still on holiday. It's 4th of July, honey.
Yes. I hope everyone, is 4th of July still like a major thing?
Yes, what are you talking about? Fireworks.
Okay. All right. Did you enjoy the fireworks?
Okay, so it's fireworks. Yes, it's, I always feel like 4th of July, you have to eat ribs.
Ribs?
Yeah.
Really?
I haven't had some good ribs in a minute.
Yeah.
Ribs on the barbecue, some nice little corn.
Yes. You just got to cook out.
Yes.
Cook out.
Nice little cookout vibes.
Burgers, hot dogs. Hopefully everyone enjoyed that.
Yeah.
Do you eat crabs?
No, this is the problem. On the holiday, the crabs are always bad. You got to wait till it's like a non-holiday.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I didn't have any crabs.
Okay.
Did you?
No, I don't like crabs anymore.
Why? What happened?
So great. I don't know. They don't sit well. Like I'll eat them and then they just don't. I don't know.
Are you sitting on the toilet?
No, I just don't feel great. I think they're so high in sodium.
Oh.
And then you just get like super bloated. And then it's just, I don't know. I just don't really enjoy them anymore.
Okay.
Which is really crazy, But
yes, because you're a Baltimore girl.
Yeah.
So it's over for you.
Pretty much.
Do you have any good, somebody asked, do we know any good restaurants in Baltimore?
Oh.
Because they're coming to, so Natamara is coming for an extended period of time to work on the bridge.
Oh.
Yeah. So are there any good restaurants in Baltimore?
There are actually Baltimore actually has a really great dining scene.
Yeah.
I mean, there's one that's like really expensive, the Charleston, which has been around for years.
It has been around forever, and that restaurant is good.
So good.
Yeah.
Azumi is great for sushi.
Love the sushi there. And that's like part of the Four Seasons.
Yes.
Like in that building.
Yeah, right around the Four Seasons. Gosh, there was a couple, I can't remember the
They
names.
used to have Roy's back in the day.
Oh, yeah,
the
Roy's is
closed.
gone.
Yeah. That used to be my spot.
Really?
Oh my gosh. They knew me by name. Totally. Okay. I went to this. Okay, go ahead.
No, there's I need to like look up the information. But there was a couple of like new restaurants that have been getting a lot of attention, and I can't remember them off the top of my head right now. But Baltimore always has some like really good, just like small restaurants, like these chefs that are just really good, and they open these great restaurants and stuff. So
totally.
Yeah, you're in good hands.
Definitely. Just I would recommend that anybody go on their like little top restaurants, like sites. Yeah. Like they're pretty on point.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So she should do that.
For sure.
So 4th of July.
Yeah.
Any like, 100 years ago, I got married on the 4th of July.
Oh.
And so that for whatever reason, that's stuck with me.
Oh.
Like I'm married and divorced 5 times over. And
right.
that's still like.
You think about your wedding.
No, I don't think about it at all. But it's just like, that's the biggest thing that's ever happened on the 4th of July for me.
Okay. And that was in Hawaii or something?
Yes, that was in Hawaii. That was in Maui. So I recommend people don't get married on a holiday.
Right.
Because then you're stuck with it.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So don't do that. Don't do what Gizelle did.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like just do it like a random day.
Exactly.
Or one of those stupid like 11/11.
But it makes it like easy for you to remember. So like if you were still married.
Yes. But my memory's not that bad. Okay. I do have a very bad memory, but it ain't that damn bad.
You know what's so crazy? I can remember, Juan and I got married twice. I can remember the date of my first wedding, July 30th, 2005. I can't remember the date of my second wedding. That was like the other day.
You don't know the day?
I think it was August 21st. I'm not sure.
You got married 2005?
But you know what? Yeah.
I got married 2002. I thought you got married before me.
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay. All right. Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you have no idea when the second marriage happened.
It was August
something, 16th or something.
I think it was the 21st or 23rd. You know why it's harder to remember?
Why?
Because it was a small wedding. It was just us. And so it's like I didn't have that date. When you're planning like a big wedding, that date is major. And so
true.
With the small wedding, it was like, okay, well, we just got to show up. It was on a Wednesday. I know that.
So what do you all acknowledge?
Right. Which one?
Which one do you all call an anniversary?
I know. You know what? We actually would acknowledge, the most recent one, the one in August.
That you don't know the date? So you can't acknowledge it because you don't even know when. This is terrible. I'm so happy we're having this conversation.
I know. I need to figure it out.
This is
horrible. No, you know what we would actually acknowledge? we would acknowledge the date that we like first started dating, when like we became like official boyfriend girlfriend.
What date is that?
January 30th.
Okay, so we call that your anniversary?
Yeah, and then I also remember the day we first had sex.
Okay, I don't want to know that date. Okay, I just don't. This is too much. Do you remember Juan's birthday?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yes.
All right, you got way too many dates going on with you, and Juan. So
yeah, that's a lot of dates.
Makes it hard for you guys to have like, okay, we began there X number of years because
right. Which one is it?
Which date? That's not making any sense here.
Right. So I think we just count like from when we first started dating in high school. 1996.
No, we had some breaks in the middle. Okay, that's fine. So how many years is that?
Shit, 28.
Damn.
Right. Yeah,
it's a long time.
And we had, I mean, I'm telling all our business. I could have 4 kids, y'all, right now.
Okay. Okay, it's going downhill. Going downhill.
I'm a grown-ass adult right now, y'all.
Yes, thank God. Well, no, not thank God. I don't know what to say about this.
I know.
Okay. These were miscarriages, or you said I got to get rid of
one
this?
of each.
Okay.
One of each.
Woo! Y'all know a whole lot about Robyn today.
I know.
Okay.
I know.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So I have an email to read. This is from Mariah Johnson Bay. Mariah, she's from Hyattsville, Maryland. And the subject is in all caps. She's yelling at us.
Again?
Yeah, with a ton of exclamation points.
Okay. Jeez.
The subject is no more mini episodes.
I'm so happy you're reading this because this episode is a mini. So what's her name?
Mariah.
Mariah's so sad, too bad. Okay.
She said, "Hi, ladies. I'm such a huge fan of RHOP and an even more bigger fan of the podcast. So much that I listen to it every Monday on my way to work while I'm stuck in traffic.
Okay.
This podcast always gives me something to look forward to on my way to work. So I was a little disappointed when the episode was so short. With that being said, we don't need shorter episodes." Not being shady, just reasonable. Robyn, RHOP will never be the same without you. Love you both. Mariah from Hyattsville. So, I read that email because Mariah, hate to break it to you.
Yep. This is a mini. Because Mariah, sometimes we do things called vacations.
Yes.
But we don't want to leave y'all with nothing. So because we love y'all, we here, we in the trenches.
Right.
Right. But yeah, this is a holiday weekend. So we're going to allow you all to enjoy the holiday as we enjoy it as well.
Recover from your holiday, from your traveling.
Yes.
Whatever it might be. But don't get mad at us because it's a short one, but we want it. So tell me this, Mariah and everyone else. Would you rather us not to have a new episode or to have a mini episode?
Yeah.
Because we don't want to leave you hanging with nothing.
I think she's going to say, fine, have a mini, but make it longer. She's like, y'all are there. Y'all are talking. Just talk longer.
I know. But, we're doing a lot here.
Yes.
We're doing a lot here.
Yes.
Bear
okay.
with us.
So Mika Fierce, I think, asks us a lot of questions.
Yeah. And I know she's like probably commented on Instagram. She's follows us on Instagram and stuff like that. I've definitely seen.
Okay. I'm not going to read what Mika Fierce just asked. I'm going to read something else. Okay. This is from Bridget. Okay, fine. Mika, she says, what do you look forward to after the girls go to college? I look forward to, it's actually starting to like sit in or sink in with me. So I think I look forward to like being free, meaning like, because the girls left a couple weekends ago they went to Atlanta for Father's Day. And it was just like, it was all about me. And it was all about like what I wanted to do today.
Right.
So I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm totally going to miss them, but I look forward to just like figuring out what I want to do.
Right. Not having to schedule your life around theirs.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
So I look forward to that. All right. So Bridget Halafa said, other than each other, who do you love filming with?
Oh.
So we can talk about RHOP. Like I love filming with obviously Robyn, but like Ashley. Ashley's always like fun. Like you never know what you're going to get. She's always like perky. She's always got something to say. She always has an opinion. Like it's terrible when you're filming with somebody and they don't have an opinion.
Yeah. Right.
Like it's tough.
Yeah. Yeah. Or they don't want to. Yeah. I experienced that recently.
Yeah. So did I.
Yeah. Like
last week. So I'm just like, you got to have your own opinion. Otherwise, why are you even doing reality television?
Right.
Because you're here to give your opinion.
Exactly.
Yeah. I remember when we first started and, one of our producers was like, she asked, something had happened in the scene, and she was like, well, Gizelle, you didn't give your opinion. I said, I don't have one. I don't give a shit.
Right.
And she was like, you're here to give your opinion.
Right.
And I was like, oh,
yeah,
okay, fine.
Yeah.
I'm going to have one soon. Let me just think about it. But yeah, no, she's right. Like you can't just be on a show in front of the camera and just
not give your opinion.
No.
Yeah. And that honestly was probably, that is one of the toughest parts about being on a show like Housewives.
Yeah.
Because typically I really don't care what's going on in people's lives.
Right.
You know, I mean, yeah, I might observe and I might have an opinion, but I really don't care who's fucking who. And you know what I'm saying?
I do. I want to talk about it. I want to be all up in it.
You know, who's broke or who's not. You know, I don't know. I typically don't care, but I understood that being on, when you sign up to be on a television show that is, you know, about what's going on in people's lives, you have to care.
Yeah, you have to give your opinion.
Yeah.
And Ashley always has an opinion no matter what. So yeah, she would be one of my favorites.
Yeah. Yeah, but it does kind of suck when people want to err on the side of caution because they don't want to ruffle any feathers or they don't want to get criticized by the fans or they don't want to upset someone. And it's like, that's not fair because you're over here playing it safe while other people are really trying to, like, you know, do their jobs and carry the load of, you know, talking about what's going on and pushing story, you know, forward, keeping stuff moving. And when other people can just sit there and be like, oh, I'm just not going to say anything. It's like, well,
why are you here?
Why are you here?
You gotta listen, you gotta rise to the occasion. I actually loved, and just cause like she's a good Kiki, I loved filming with Portia when we did Girls Trip. Because Portia's always going to have an opinion.
Yeah.
She's typically extremely funny. And, you know, it's just nice when you don't have to worry about, like, what's going to happen in this scene. You're just, like, there enjoying the ride.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that's that. That's that on that. And then this Becca Yee. She said, look, y'all gotta work on y'all's handles.
These Instagram names are hilarious.
Listen,
Becca Yee.
Yeah, she said, what is a reality TV moment you wish you could witness for the first time again?
Oh, so like, okay, again, so that would be something that we dealt with.
Well, no, like, because we witnessed, like, I'm taking it all the way back to like Whitney and Bobby.
Oh,
yeah. Whenever every episode, I'd be like, this is some funny shit. I'd be like, oh my gosh.
Right.
Yeah. So,
you know what? I'll be honest. Reality TV before social media and Twitter was out of control was great.
Totally.
It's so different now.
Yeah.
It's so different because everyone is just so afraid of being dragged on social media. But I mean, I just think about, you could think about the first season of like any show. Real Housewives of Atlanta. That was
epic,
classic, great TV.
Epic.
The first season of Basketball Wives.
Epic.
Great classic TV.
Yeah.
You know, you just think about all these shows in their very first seasons. They were just so much, they were just raw and people just like really, for the most part, being their authentic selves. And now I just feel like everyone is a character.
Yeah.
For the most part.
Yeah. Even when we were, our first season, when we were at Old Anglers Inn, I think it was like our season finale.
Oh, yeah.
And Karen was like going off on Ashley. And it was just like, this was some funny shit.
Yeah.
Like those were some great moments. Y'all should, if y'all haven't seen it, y'all should Google it. It's like one of the last episodes of season 1 of RHOP. And Katie was acting crazy. You were acting crazy. I'm dying laughing. Yeah. Karen is in it. Karen had like a read that she had rehearsed over and over again in the mirror. And she was so excited to come and tell Ashley. Like it was amazing.
Something about
procreate
something.
Blah, blah, blah.
I don't know.
I was like, what is she saying?
What is
I don't remember Charisse being there though.
She was there.
She was there?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. It was classic. So yeah, you're right. Like the first seasons is just like good stuff.
The first handful of seasons, and then it just, you know, I don't know.
It goes
like
left.
People are just like a shell of themselves. It's funny. I was speaking to a Roni person, an older Roni person,
Real Housewives of New York.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Real Housewives of New York. And they were talking about how, on their show years ago, like they never did their makeup to show up to film.
We know.
They just, right.
We saw it.
But I appreciated that actually
Yeah.
when I would watch them. Like, I'm like, okay, I'm really watching these women in their natural habitat.
Yes.
And she kind of was like lamenting how now it's like, they wear makeup all the time and stuff like that. And so even that type of stuff, I appreciated. Just people you really see people in their raw form.
Yes.
And now we're just all like beauty queens.
So I'm horrible, but there's another show. It's actually, I don't think going to be on anymore. And the girls on there without their makeup looked crazy. And I talked to somebody at their production company and I said, look, do me a favor. Like tell them to put some makeup on. Like, it's just, I don't want to watch it. Like really? y'all look a mess.
But see, I appreciated the old Housewives
Give me a
of
mix.
New York.
Give me a mix. Give me a mix of glam with raw.
Yeah.
Yes. Don't just give me raw for a whole episode.
Yeah.
Like, no.
Yeah. Right. It's like Roni, they could be in their house, in their bedroom with no makeup on. Now, if someone is filming a scene in their house, in their bedroom, they have a full on beat. And it's just like, it's not
necessary.
So I just miss that, just reality TV. Oh, you know which clip actually really makes me laugh? And it's a Kardashian one. Old Kardashians.
Woo!
Khloe living in an apartment.
Yes.
Kim rolled up in the apartment and started hitting her with her handbag.
It missed.
Oh my, yes.
It missed.
It kept missing. Oh my gosh, that thing was hilarious.
Yeah, I don't know what year that was. That was before all of their Botox.
Yeah, that was like one of the first seasons.
Oh, it was?
And it was so hilarious because it was like, anyone that has siblings, like you know that. Like know that feeling. You've been there. You've hit your sibling with all types of stuff. And she just came in and started hitting her with her bag.
That shit was funny.
That was funny.
What also is funny is the fact that this episode is over and we got to get out of here. This is
Mariah.
Actually, Mariah, a mini honey.
Yes.
Because it is a 4th of July weekend and we want y'all to enjoy it. And we're going to see y'all next week. Don't ever forget to live your life either reasonable or shady.
Or both. Bye.
Bye.